Hey kids, before we move on to rectangular arrays, we're going to do a little more practice with circular arrays. And we're also going to combine a skill by using the Revolve and Chamfer commands that we've learned. If you look down here, this looks very similar to the other Revolve drawing we did. We are only going to draw half this view up here and then revolve it around this axis line. Then we are going to finish up our drawing by creating an array that makes these 6 circles. Looks pretty fun to me, so let's jump in and tackle it. We're going to start a new metric part as always. Hit create. Loads us into our model space. I like to turn on my visibilities. You can do it if you like. Taking a look here, this flange is going to be drawn on the front plane, so I probably want to draw it there. There's a little math involved with this, not much, and I think we can figure it out as we go. Let's start our drawing then on this front view. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this line right here, and it is 500 long. I'm just going to put it anywhere for right now. Ooh, that's a long line. Don't worry, we're going to fix that in a second. If you look at the drawing here, you can see the bottom or the inside part of this flange is 250. We're going to take half of that for a radius, so that's 125. I'm going to zoom in here, click on this line, click on the origin. Try this one more time. Click on this line and then click on the origin right there. That'll give me a dimension. I said 125, so we're going to hit 125. This is the start of my flange right here. That takes me up into that point. How thick is this? Well, it says 400, and if we subtract 400 by 250, that is going to give us 150. We divide that in half because we need a radius. It is 75. Now, kids, here's a little helpful hint. Zoom in to get this. You can snap to the edge of a dimension line, and that little spot right there can mess you all up, especially when we're talking this small. So be careful. We go up 75. We go in over here. You can see it is 500 long, but if we subtract 150 for the top part of this flange, we get 350, so it is 350 long. We're going to go up. It is 400 at the bottom part of this flange. If you look over here to the front view, you can see the outer circle here has a diameter of 800. That means if we subtract 800 by 400, that gives us 400 divided in half for a radius. That is 200 tall. We are not going to worry about the chamfer right now. We could draw it in, but as we learned earlier, there's another command to do it, so we're going to leave that for a minute. We can check our math. Here it is, 150. And we are going to start coming down, but you're going to notice there's a little part of the flange that comes out or cut out. You can see this little cutout starts right here at the 400. So that is 200 up. So if we go 200 down, which seems to line up with this line just like theirs, it says it's 50 over. So we go over 50, and then we go down here. Don't forget to get rid of this right here. Just delete that line. You could trim it too, and just connect your lines back up. This right here is that view right there. Don't worry about the circles. Don't worry about the chamfers. We're going to handle that in a second. Remember, we need to draw a line down here for an axis. Doesn't matter the length. And then we can finish our drawing. I'm going to go to Revolve. My profile is selected. My axis is right here. Spin it around. Hit OK. If we look here, this is going to look like my front view right here. And this is what the entire thing looks like. Here is my side view there. I still have to put this chamfer on this back side here. Let's do that real quick. If you see, it is 20 at a 45. We hit chamfer. If we just simply do 20, it's going to cut that over. We click that edge, hit apply, and our chamfer is in. Last thing we got to do is just put these other circle or bolt holes through. I'm going to go to my front view. Let's reset it to a front view. Start a sketch. I'm going to sketch on this plate here. If you look, there is a radius here of 600 where the circles are. So I'm going to make a circle here, and I'm going to go to 600. Using my midpoints, I'm going to create a circle, and this circle are 75. All we have to do to finish this is go to our array, circular array. We want to click our geometry. What do we want to spin? Once it's blue, we're good. Axis, this midpoint or center point right there, looks pretty equally spaced to me. Hit OK. Since we don't have to do anything with this, we can leave this line. But if we leave it when we go to extrude, it's going to cut it in half, and it's going to be very annoying. So we can just delete this line out here. Let's finish our sketch. Go to extrude. I'm going to select all of my holes, go the other way, all the way through the part. Hit OK. There you go. That's a flange. A project that combines Revolve and Array. Pretty neat if you ask me, kids. Again, the front view looks just like the drawing. Same with our side view. We could see this better if we want to go to our view, visual styles. If we go to wireframe, we will get a better look. That's it, kids. That's our drawing for today. As always, if you have any questions, please come see me. Otherwise, good luck.